Okay, and we're on part 3. And this is the point where I'm kind of going out of order, but it doesn't matter. Um, Add a new raster layer. Pick a picture that is really, really close to kind of what you're doing in a particular banner. In this case, what I did was I did a freehand selection, and I wanted his eyes at a particular angle. So I just double clicked and I went in the shape, and it highlights his face. So you're going to go right here to pan tool, left click, copy, in raster 12 you're going to paste it. As you can see, it blends into the back, and I'm going to check my original to make sure that what I'm doing is correct. So this means that this particular layer is going to be screened in at 21, I believe. Let me check once more. Yep. So in on your program, this should still be selected. So you're going to press selections, and you're going to go down to select none. Make sure you're still just selected. Raster service still selected. Click on blend mode, screen, and go to your opacity and bring it all the way down to 21. Click on new raster layer. Let's check this one more time. Normal at 42. Eventually, this is how this will look. Seeing as how it's not technically as far as I want it to be, what we can do is click back on raster 12, freehand selection tool, it doesn't matter as long as you get the entire frame of picture. So seeing as how it's a little bit further when I screen it, I'm going to move it, press selections, select none, and I'm going to get that nice crispy effect right across. Going back to raster layer number 13, seeing as how photographic memory isn't working right now. It's going to be normal and at 42, so let's do that one. We already should have our new raster layer, which is 13. Go back to pan tool, right click, paste selection, and I think that was gonna be this could go with any kind of picture. Just basically using Twilight characters, so it doesn't matter. You could use a family friend or a celebrity or a model, whoever you do graphics for, your business. Go to selections, which is up here. Go to select none, normal, and at 41. So the your blend mode, is normal. And you should go right to 41. Okay, Edward isn't technically in the same place, but it's fine. Okay, press your new raster layer. And this part's gonna go fast, because technically speaking, you truly don't need to watch me place stuff on here. We can use the crosshatch. Let's see, too small. Let's see. Okay, it doesn't necessarily, alright, there we go. It doesn't necessarily matter what you have in these areas, and you'll see why in a second. But you can, let's see, nope. You can screen them so you can have some sort of grungy effect looking thingy. Let's go to pan. All I did was with the things that I added, I did a screen. Just play with these options whenever you're doing something new, or when you with your paint brushes or something like that, and just play with it a little while, and in time you'll figure out what you like and what you don't like. I happen to be an abstract artist, so kind of like grungy things. When I did these brushes, I still had in my materials folder the texture that I used beforehand with the big circle. So moving on, we're going to go to text. My text is going to be I think it's gonna be Jellica Western Princess, I'm not sure. So let's see. So you're gonna switch that texture back. So you're going to be A. Okay, and we can make this a little bit bigger. I don't know if I had it this big on another okay. And what we can do is overlay. And if you want, it doesn't necessarily have to be that big. You can scrunch it. And you can also move it over. Okay. At this point, you have a vector that automatically comes whenever you do your text tool. So go to Effects, 3D Effects, drop shadow. You're going to convert this into a raster layer. Your blur can be a lot bigger. And let's see exactly how far that shadow is. And sometimes I do a comparison with each to make sure I'm on the right track. And that's pretty much it. You can go back to effects. Oops, wait, hold on. You can go back to effects and do a drop shadow. And do something that's a little bit closer. I'm not particularly fond of that one, but let's see. It could work. It's just all about playing with particular shadow effects and things of that nature. So for now, this isn't exactly how I have the text for the last one, but I mean it's just text effects, and all I did was with the shadow, with the shadow effects, actually the shadow rosters that comes right under your text roster. It's 3:38 a.m. So excuse me for I'm a tad bit out of it, but you can do the same things with the shadows that you can do with your text. Like I said, this isn't necessarily the exact way I did the text for this one, but for banner making sake, that's pretty much it. So the next video will consist of the cutting, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a little bit of that now. So we're going to begin in the beginning stages of cutting out and shaping a roster. Go to your selections, objects, layers, and from layers you go all the way down to merge all visible. Go to your selection tool, click the arrow, press selection. From selection, since your roster is so big, you're going to start right here. Start from the edge, make sure you don't go down too far. And once it's selected, click delete. Deselect. And in the next video, I'll show you how to shape it.